alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report, thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. And Halliburton on the wing, he's joined by Barnes. Marvin Bagley is out there with Alex Len, and it's Fox in at the 1. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. DeAndre Ayton out there with Otto Porter Jr., and it's Bridges in at the 3. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin. Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Here's Fox, banked in off the glass.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Bridges outside. Booker in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Inside, here's Barnes. Bridges with the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Porter. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Yep, it counts. Booker's got 5.
Now how smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
To the middle, and stolen by Ayton. Goal against Fox. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Now, here's Fox. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Fox passes to Bagley. Trying to get open is Len. Bagley, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Kings. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's good for 2.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Bridges outside. Passes it to Booker from outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Ayton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Barnes. Now Bagley. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Going to have to do more to shut down Bagley.
Suns leading by 5. Bridges outside. The pass to Booker. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points his last outing.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Ball up top, guarded by Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Bagley. Back to Fox. And here's Halliburton. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Clock at 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Suns ball.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Len. Metu comes in for Marvin Bagley. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Now Diallo to the wing on the left. And that's good. For 3 points, a shot from Magician.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Halliburton with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. Takes it inside. And again, unable to change momentum here. From 11 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing. The Kings trail by 13. Here's Hield. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Here's Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Magician passes to Smith, and he banks in the layup.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Halliburton outside.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Driving the lane. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Diallo finds Johnson. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the first. Off target at the rim. The Kings trail by 11. Hield outside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Refusing to let that possession end. Buddy did a nice job fighting hard to keep playing.
Smith left side. Fades back. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Suns lead by 11.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the missed shot by Richaun Holmes. And the rejection by Holmes. Down low, here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Suns making a switch here. Payne's checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Poole's checked in.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah.
He hits one and misses one each at the line.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Suns leading by 10. Pass to Payne. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Diallo. Here's Magician. It's good from long range. Magician's got 7.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. Back in the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the court for Sacramento, Buddy Hield is out there with Medu. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Leonard in at the point guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
At the line.
Magician in the last matchup against the Mavericks was all business. He scored 22 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. A terrific all-around game for him. He really put an effort to fill it up out there and make a difference for his team. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Poole, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Brent Sharge, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Medu, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see a miss from there.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
Leonard looking over the floor. He doesn't hit that one. The Suns go the other way with it. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Here's Poole. Got a hand on it. Charge passes to Magician. It's hauled in by the Kings. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
A game they definitely felt they could win. And with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Well, maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they looked like the better team.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. What do you think, Brett, happens to a team with its chemistry at this stage of the season? Teammates have spent clearly a lot of time together by this point.
Well, I think you try to find ways to still keep practice entertaining and try to find those days off and sneak in some things that are outside of what the monotony of a season might be over the course of 6 or 7 months. So continuing to be creative with a day off, maybe visits in the city to some place that guys haven't been before, team dinners and things like that to still promote the camaraderie you want and togetherness of the team, Kevin. That becomes extremely important at this point of the year.
Bagley, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Goes up with a stripe. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Paul's got 6.
And Chris Paul, so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Baseline J on the way. Fox, no good. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 10-2 run here. Booker the pass to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. He's got 8.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton, not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Here's Bagley. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Alex Len picks one up.
Second team foul.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. When he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Porter.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
Halliburton's checked in for Leonard. And Porter drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Len. Fox against Paul. To stop the run. And Fox gets it to go.
And becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Paul outside. Pass to Porter. Bagley with the rebound. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off a balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Halliburton outside. Back to Fox. Barnes outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
The Kings making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Phoenix has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Mitchell against Paul. Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Here's Mitchell. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Suns have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball against Mitchell. from 12 feet out. Second shot opportunity, and Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 12 in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Mitchell dishes to Bagley. They grab their own miss. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal
I'd like to see
foul.
Bagley establish some confidence and play aggressive here. Terrific at making some of the defenders get physical with him.
The Kings shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Now think about this. Marvin Bagley is on a high school team, but you add to that the 2018 first overall pick in DeAndre Ayton. Can you imagine being 16 and stepping onto a gym floor with those two guys?
Smith checked in for the Suns. Magician comes in for Chris Paul. And a change for Sacramento. Heald's checked in. So he comes up empty at the line. Suns have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
1:16 left in the first half of basketball.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Two.
The first free throw is good.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Johnson, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Diallo subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so Bagley nails them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Diallo finds Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kicks it out to Booker. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. Booker with no one around, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Johnson against Holmes. Back to Hield. Kicks to Mitchell. And the pass to Bagley. Over Diallo. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they.
Of Paul and Booker are out there. Mikal Bridges out there with Porter. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Halliburton with the steal. Outside, Fox. Over Ayton. Misses off the left iron.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Booker inside. Guarded by Fox. 2 points. That one goes. Booker's got 18 points.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker. So effortless.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Bridges misses. And stolen by Ayton. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Fox passes to Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Booker in the corner. And he gets it to go from the corner. 20 points for Devin Booker.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Fox kicks to Len. Pass to Bagley. 13 feet away. Buries the jump shot. He's got 6.
6'11", showing he's got a J. Marvin Bagley can be an offensive problem.
Bridges outside. Booker looking around. Paul outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And then Porter with the jam.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Fox. And there it is for him. Fox has got 6 points.
Well, Fox not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
Passes to Bridges. Paul outside. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Booker. Bagley with the block. Here's Fox. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Bagley the pass to Halliburton. Barnes against Bridges. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Down low, here's Porter. Rejected by Len.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Len throws that one away.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Diallo. And here is Johnson. Here's Magician. 7 points in the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Diallo. Phoenix, no good that time either. Kings have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. They get it back. Here's Holmes. Off on the layup.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Leonard kicks to Hield. Sacramento gets it back. Holmes, good.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Out to Smith. Johnson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Magician.
2 minutes.
The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And the thing about Richaun Holmes is that he's really focused on his craft as a big.
And I like, GA, the fact that he doesn't really go too far outside of his lane. He has great timing on his cuts. He stays on the inside and will provide some physicality. He'll shoot high percentage shots. And he really just does a great job of playing to his strengths.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And Leonard has it in the corner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
Yeah,
personal
easy
foul.
call.
First
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown
Shooting
for the Suns.
Sacramento.
And they haven't been pushed
Two
around in the
shots.
paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
No good on the second free throw. Phoenix has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him.
Get outside, get outside.
Outside Leonard.
Go over, go over. Who's the foul?
The putback, and Leonard stays with it. Leonard's got 5.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
Keep moving, baby, keep moving.
Here's Smith. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Holmes got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. No good from Magician.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And the Suns miss again.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Suns ahead, running away with this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Jordan Poole, Rashawn Holmes out there with Medu, and it's Leonard in at the point guard position. Here's Niang. Now the pass to Leonard. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Magician passes to Shamet. From deep three-point range, and they'll get another chance. Here's Magician. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
A defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's Medu. Pass to Poole. Shot from 16. And it's Shamet with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. The three, Yambo trying to break free.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Niang, covered by Smith. Here's Holmes, and it's good, 2 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Poole. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room, with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader, and what an all-time great.
Here's Leonard. Biyombo with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Bridges is checked in for the Magician. Kings checked in for Sacramento. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Back to Payne. Passes it to Shamet. And he converts the layup.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. King outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Leonard. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Poole on the wing. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Medu. From down in the low post, it goes. The Suns have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Shamet. Payne with it. Leonard's there. Payne's shot is good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Sacramento. Shamet the pass to Smith. Biyombo with it. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Puts it up. Rebound by the Kings. Now Poole. The pass to Fox. Here's Medu. Pass to Poole. Shoots over Shamet. They get it back. Fox. And the rejection by Smith. And he gets it back. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, all Fox needed was the ball because he was in a great spot for that possession.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Bridges outside. Passes it to Shamet. Combo dishes to Payne. To the paint. And that one's good. Shamet's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Fox passes to Medu. And here is King, defended by Bridges.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Some changes for Phoenix. Sharge comes in for Smith. And Magician subbed in for Cameron Payne.
At the line for Phoenix, Mikal Bridges. Shooting one.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Pass to Poole. Back to Fox. 6 to shoot. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Here's Magician. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
At the line for Phoenix, number 17. 3 shots.
shooting three.
And he's good on the first of three. And he sinks the second. The last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Sharge grabs the board. Shamet the pass to Magician. Lets it go with a three. It doesn't go for him. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Hey, when it come to you.